What's good, everybody? It's Amon-Rellik, the God Slayer. We are back in another tutorial for... I almost forgot this damn game's name. Throne of Liberty. Today, we're going to get into a little bit more of the nuances of certain things. Like, today we're going to get into, first, the nuance of bow and crossbow. In bow and crossbow, if you see that little... You see this nice little marker here that shows a direction? You might be wondering what that is. Whenever it only appears if you're using a bow or a crossbow, and what it is if you look up here, it says gentle breeze. It's basically telling you which way the wind is blowing, and the reason why you want to know that is because some of your abilities, like for instance, your normal your normal shot here, I think it's this one, or it's some of your abilities will trigger your some of your abilities can trigger your secondary weapon if you're firing downwind. And basically downwind means if you're firing, let's say for instance this enemy right here is in front of me, right? Well, this enemy right here, well, in order for me to get the most out of my arrows, I want to fire at him where the arrow and me are looking at him at the same, like both the arrow and me are pointing at him. So I want to make sure that whenever I'm attacking something, that I'm attacking it looking in the direction that that the wind is blowing in. So that's one particular thing that you might want to, that you probably don't see often unless you're playing with the bow and arrow, and even then, like, it takes a minute, because the game doesn't necessarily tell you what that icon in front of you means. And that's what it means. It means that it's showing you the direction that the wind's blowing. Now, you see where it says gentle breeze? If it's a strong wind, instead of seeing one marker, you'll see this marker go up 2 or to 3 times. The max is 3 times, and that lets you know that the wind is at its strongest. So just keep an eye on that, and also know that that's going to be a part of your. It's a part of the mechanic of archers. So just be aware of that, and we're going to go on to the next part of the tutorial here. All right. Now we are on our secondary character, or our main character actually. My ranger class is my secondary class, as well as that I've also got another build for it that's more of a magey build, but today I also wanted to get further into what you would do next if you wanted to change builds around, because most of the ideas, like most of the people that are doing videos on this game will tell you pick a build, stick to it, because it takes a lot to go into changing your build later. That is somewhat true. But it is not as bad as they make it out to be. And I'm going to show you some steps to kind of be able to help you along making several builds for the same character. Now, you get a chance to make 3 different sets. Like as you see here, you get 3 sets here, and you'll also get 3 skill sets. See, when I go to these 2, nothing, right? Nothing. Same thing with specializations. All my little specialization points return back to me when I'm on these sets, right? Because these are going to be completely different sets, right? Same thing with my armor and stuff. What I have on now, I'll completely lose everything on the next set. And now, mind you, even though I don't have it on now, because like if I go back out here in the game, I'm naked. I don't have anything. All my skills are unhighlightable. I'm using my damn fist for you know what I'm saying, for fuck's sakes. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back, and again, I can just click sets back, and then boom, I've got everything back. I'm using a sword. I'm using a sword and daggers like a. I'm using a sword and daggers like a meta damage dealer. But today I want to build a. I want to build a tank today. I want to build a tank, and so what we're gonna build today is we're gonna build ourselves a sword, shield, wand user. Basically, something that can basically heal itself while at the same time dish out some damage. Now, the first thing we have to do is we have to decide what our weapons are going to be, right? We have to decide what our weapons are going to be. All right. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna be naked, right? We're gonna be naked. Because again, we have to restart everything over. We have to change. We have to bring back all of our. We have to get back all of our stuff. So we gotta start from the bottom, right? From the bottom. So what we gotta do here is we need to find a chest piece that strength, max health. That's what we want. We want max health. We want max health. So ironclad cuirass. Yeah, we want max health on that. Ironclad cuirass. Right? So we're gonna go ahead and craft that. And then we're gonna want what we got for pants here. Now you see how we have lithograph. We only got one more to make a piece. So we're gonna have to do some. We're gonna do some farming, but I'm gonna show you how to kind of target these lithographs. So on our pants, what we want? Our pants. Since I'm gonna be tanking. I'm gonna want some pants. I'm gonna want some pants that are ranged, no melee evasion, health regen.
You won't regret coming here. I'll make sure of that.
Melee evasion, because health regen for a character constantly being hit is really of no use. But that melee evasion will actually make some things happen for me. Woo! And it's a great success. Now with this great success like that, that means I can sell this on the auction house if I wanted to. Like if I actually look in my items and look at it, you see how it has that changed border? It's not a solid border. It's got like some diamonds on the edges of it. And you see at the bottom where it says trade latest trade price. So this thing goes for an average of about like 70 to 80 lucent. So I can make lucent by putting this on the auction house. But this is going to actually be going on my body. This is going to be going on my body. Alright. Alright. Let's take a look again.
You're looking for Artisan Turner's armor. You're not a typical adventurer, are you?
Let me see here. So yeah, we need more lithograph armor pieces. Armor setups. We need more of those. Yeah, we need what? 1, 2, 3. We need 1, 2, 3. We need 4. We need 4 of them. Alright? Alright, so we need 4 of those. Now let's go to our weapons. Let's go find the weapon. Where's the blacksmith? Where's the blacksmith?
You know the seat Toyo. So you've heard a Hansa weapon can't be beat?
Is that your name? It is, Mustaine Hanzo, okay.
Glad you're here, friend.
Okay, I was like, is his name Hanzo for real?
When it comes to weapons.
Okay, first and foremost, let me wait.
Please come again.
And let me check Where is my? Let me check my whatchamacallit, because that's another thing. You want to also make sure if you've been holding on to any weapons, you may have a weapon that you need just sitting inside your storage.
Goblins have big responsibilities. My customers should know that too.
Like for instance, those right there. That's gonna save me from having to get shoes. So I'm gonna pull those shoes out because that's gonna save me on shoes. I ain't gotta worry about shoes. That's nice. Okay. Okay, so I don't have a sword and shield at all. I don't have a sword and shield at all. That's boo-boo. That's boo-boo. And I wish I could put this bow. I wish I could put that bow on my other character, but I can't, and that sucks. It makes me very, very angry. I could probably put it up on the auction house for Lucent. No, I can't. I can't because it's not a high grade. So it's like, ugh. I wish you could really trade amongst your characters. Like Amazon, NCSoft, if you're watching this, please let us trade weapons and stuff between our characters, please, please. Alright, first and foremost, let me make sure I put these shoes on before I forget. Alright, so we got shoes. Alright, we got shoes. Yay, we got shoes. Alright, so because we don't have lithographs for the armor, we're gonna have to change the armor around, and we're gonna have to go get some. But let's.
Heard a Hanzo weapon can't be beat.
So what do we need? We need quality mana steel. I believe I got enough to make these, but we're gonna see what sword and shield we want to get here. Damage reduction, and now all because it's the higher number there is like that damage reduction is a higher number. I'm not gonna look at that. I'm looking at what other extra stat: collision chance, critical hit chance, strength hit chance. Standard issue longsword. $25. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. This is the one right here I want. Okay. So we need what, 8?
I wonder if
Yeah,
you're
we need
capable
8.
of wielding Hanzo's weapons.
I need to make 8 of these. Now you can skip this, but the reason why I don't is because I want you to kind of see, like, for instance, you can get a great success of this, but didn't get it. But you can get great successes on those as well. And then once you're done with this, what I like about that is how I clicked it into that thing. Like how I clicked into this to take me to the craft. I can move straight over to the craft. I can click this and go right back to the weapon. I love that. Alright, so now we're going to get our standard issue longsword. Wonderful. Now,
I wonder if you're capable of wielding Hanzo's weapons.
Now, the first thing you want to do whenever you're making a build is you want to first take the weapon that you know you're going to be maining, period. And you want to put that weapon on. Because what you want to do first is you want to go into skills. We're going to go over one. There we go. Because you want to first look at this. You want to look at what these skills do, right? What do these skills do? So you got shield strikes, right? Aggro generation, we like that. Right? What we got here? Counter barrier. Increases block chance.
Of course, Mistwood and Monosteel are important for crafting weapons.
What we have here? A Fury attack here. Strategic Rush. Charges 4.5 times the attack range. In a selected direction. Push targets are stunned. It is a collision push. They're stunned for 2 seconds upon colliding with the wall. Okay. Chain hook has a 80% chance to pull a target towards the user. Using the skill on bosses pulls the user toward the boss instead. Generates the maximum aggro towards monsters. Has a 70% chance to provoke up to 6 opponents.
For crafting weapons.
Okay. Hurls the shields. That's a long range attack. Again, aggro generation. Stalwart Bastion. Damage reduction goes up by 47 for 9 seconds. For you and the party within the 10-meter radius. The area lasts for 2 seconds extra. Annihilating Slash.
Of course, Mistwood and Monosteel are important for crafting
Attacking a
weapons.
victim of the user's weakened effects deals. Okay. Remaining cooldown decreases per damage target. Fierce Clash. To push targets. Stun for 3 seconds. Witty Strike. Recovers 100 mana per target. Okay. So we don't have any.
The better the weapon, the more important it is to upgrade it. You'll feel the difference.
Range. Okay, yeah, so we got a lot of damage reduction, but we don't have much attack powers.
Smashed to bits. Don't worry, I'll completely fix it with restoration magic.
So you've heard a Hansa weapon can't be beat?
Restoration complete. Now you can smash the Archeum to bits as you wish.
So we need the book. We need a good book of the Lord right now. We need a good book of the Lord. We need. What we got here? Moonglow Rod. What is this gonna do? That's weaken chance. It's crit chance, mana regen. That's wisdom, mana regen. And this one is a max health.
I wonder if you're capable of wielding Hanzo's weapon.
Or max mana on that one. It's max mana. Crit and mana regen. Weaken chance. Wisdom. Mana regen. Yeah, we're gonna do the Stalwart one. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, we are Templar.
Oh, you have it halfway destroyed.
So now that we have our weaponry together, of course, first thing you want to do is we want to throw some skills on, right? We want to throw some skills on. First and foremost, you want to figure out what block you want.
Oh my, it's smashed to
Right?
bits.
You want to figure out what block you need here.
Completely fix it with restoration.
What does this block do?
Yes.
It increases damage reduction by 57 for 6 seconds.
Restoration complete. Now you can smash the Archeum to bits as you wish.
Creates a shield equal to 14% of max health. For 3
Of
seconds.
course, Mistwood and Monosteel are important for crafting weapons.
A shield survival technique changes to retaliatory strike.
Oh, you have it halfway destroyed.
Okay. Retaliatory strike deals defending. Yep, that's what we want. Boom goes dynamite. Alright.
Oh my, it's smashed to bits. Don't worry, I'll completely fix it with restoration now.
Now what do we want here? We want this. This is aggro generation. We want that. What is this here? Increases block chance. We want
Now
this.
you can smash the Archeum to bits as you wish.
Of course, Mistwood and Monosteel are important for crafting weapons.
How far does it push? I'm not sure how far it pushes. We do want provoke. Star Bastion. I don't like that. It's too long of a cooldown for something like that. Too long of a cooldown. Don't like that. We can put the shield throw on there. I do want chain hook though.
Put the materials in storage. We will take them from there.
Okay, I do want this singular heal because this is going to be my own self heal. So I do want that. I want that for my own self heal. I want this. I want this. I want this. And because this is gonna be where my defenses come from, baby boy. This is gonna be where my defenses come from, right here. These three, those three, and my heal, right? So my heal is gonna be because this is gonna be my singular heal for me. This is gonna
There's a
be
reason such items
my
are rare.
defense buff,
It's
and this is
hard
gonna
to
be
find
my
their
shield.
materials.
So I'm gonna have my own way of keeping myself alive, pretty much here. I might put a secondary heal on here. I might do that. But actually, what I'm gonna do is, because let me see something here.
You can do it better. Cheer up.
Annihilating slash. We'll try this, and
Oh, you have it halfway destroyed.
I'm gonna put this here because I think I can bounce. I think I can kind of play this off of this.
The better the weapon, the more important it is to upgrade it. You'll feel the difference.
Okay. So now that we have our attack skills and we have our healing skills. So what do we want this tank to truly do, right? What do we want this tank to truly do? Let me first and foremost, let me get away from all this noise. Let's get away from all this noise. Alright. So what we want is we want this. What we want this build to do, right, is we want it to be able to increases all CC resistance by upon evading an attack, shield blocking, or blocking with a defensive skill. What's this one? Increases magic melee and range defense proportional to the number of targets within a 2-meter radius. Increase if there are 2 or fewer within range. Increase by we definitely want that because that's going to be a because again these are your passives, so that's going to be a passive buff. We definitely want that. What's this? Colliding a target decreases the remaining cooldowns for all skills by 14%. Each subsequent collision on a target decreases the remaining cooldowns for all skills by 1.4% up to 3 times. I'm gonna have to see how I'm gonna have to see how good collision works. I'm gonna have to see how good collision works before I do that. Spectrum of agony, attacking a victim of the user's provoking roar or cleaving roar extends the remaining duration of the effects by 0.4 seconds and deals 30% of base damage plus 9 to all nearby targets with provoking roar. Okay, because what does this thing do again? I guess, yeah, that'll work. What is this? Aegis Shield. Increases melee, magic, and range defenses by 4 per 1% shield. Always increases shield reduction. Okay, yeah, that's just straight up. Resilient Mind. Evading an attack restores 18 mana, and each successful shield block or defensive skill block restores mana equal to 8% of the damage blocked. Also restores 21 health. We'll go with it. Increases magic and ranged evasions by 9 per 1 meter of proximity to the target within a 10-meter radius, up to 90. Additionally increases magic melee and ranged evasions up to we do want that. Okay. And what's this? Increases all CC resistances. Okay, hold on. We're gonna take a look at what we can use over here. Increases healing by 8% and decreases cooldowns during the day. Skill damage. No. Increases max damage and max mana. Die. No. Increases user curse duration. No. Restores an ally's health by the damage dealt to a victim of the user's curse. Restores the user's health instead. Yes. Skill heal. Yes. Taking damage has to increase healing. Healing received. Granting health recovery or regen to allies via skill. Okay, I don't need that one. I need that one. Alright. Okay. Now that we have that, the last thing we'll need to do is just check our guardians and see which our... Yeah. All right. So, what do we do now that we are in need of stuff that we don't have? First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Starlight. Now, why do we go here? This is the place that I kind of prefer because you can knock out what you need to knock out rather quickly.
I'm with the contract depot of the Allied Resistance. These are all legitimate. Let's find a contract to fit your skills.
What we are looking for is armor. Accessories. You don't need weapons. You don't need weapons. Whenever you see contracts with these chests, always get those. Always get those. And one of the reasons why you want to start spamming contracts at this point is because you're gonna need those tiers. You're gonna need those tiers. Ooh. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah. You're gonna need those tiers so that you can level up your new weapon. Alright, so now you're gonna basically use these contracts to first and foremost start learning how to use your abilities, okay? Alright, so that is an ability that I can't start the match to fight with. Okay. So let me target you. Oh, got a tunic. What does that shield block do again? Oh, it increases my shield blocking chance. activates a counterattack. Ah, okay.
Look at this! Even Arceus said we should reclaim our land.
Okay, so that's when we're in combat. That okay. Okay, so shield throw. Okay. Okay, so skills. So shield throw needs to be over here.
Said we should reclaim our land.
And
Stupid goblin brothers, listen to me!
okay, hold up.
Listen up! Starlight Observatory was originally the land of us goblins.
Okay, 4 for counter barrier.
Said we should reclaim our land.
Okay.
Stupid goblin brothers, listen to me!
That's gonna do that.
Look at this! Even Arceus said we should reclaim our land.
I think that'll work. Let's see how that works. All right. Okay. Okay.
Starlight Observatory was originally the land of us goblins.
Okay. Okay. I'm coming to save you. Okay. My Templar ass couldn't do nothing about that. All right. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Yeah. Okay. 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 This feels good. This feels good.
Brothers, we must reclaim the Starlight Observatory. We should gather our force and invade. Look at this. Even Arceus.
Okay. Let me see. Let me make sure we're. I need to be the shaman. Okay, yeah. All right. I know where the shamans are.
Brothers, we must reclaim the Starlight Observatory.
Oh my God, dude. Why? Why? Get out of here.
The time has come to dance.
All right, yeah. Yeah, we're doing good here. We're doing good here. All right. So what do we got? Okay, we got two more we gotta get done, and we gotta go over here. So we're gonna go over here to Carmine real fast. Now again, what we're doing here is we're knocking out a couple of birds with one stone here. First thing we're doing is we're trying to figure out whether we even like our skill setup, right? That's what we're doing first. We're just trying to make sure we like our skill setups. But at the same time, we're also trying to get these quests done, because these quests. I'm gonna wait. All right. Done. Come on. Yeah, I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now, guys. Oops. I'm getting a little too happy with that. Yeah, I'm feeling it, people. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right. Now, let me kind of give you an idea of what's happening here. With the one of the passives that I got going, I use the curse to make it to where, like, if, for instance, if I attack this guy by himself, as you can see, I'm not healing. Well, I am now. But I'm healing because I cursed him. Like, you notice I was healing because I cursed him. But if I don't curse, like let's say I don't curse these enemies. And I just fight them. You see, I'm not really getting any health back. I'm getting mana back, but I'm not getting any health back. But as soon as I curse them, I start getting health back on top of my mana. You see what I'm saying? So that's one thing I'm going to be doing is having healing over time while also having my own heals and my own defensive buffs. So that's what's kind of happening here. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to start a fight off long range to pull the enemy in. Or if I need to, I can just and do that. Then I curse them, get the curses out, get the provoke out. Use a shield bash here and there. If I can. Bam. Get him dead. Alright, there you go. Get this shield up. Okay, my shield bash is ready. Like that's good. I don't even have full armor on. Like, if you notice, I don't even really have full armor on, right? But these things are like rather low level, I believe. Like, yeah, these are rather low level. So what we're gonna actually do is we're gonna take this build somewhere else in a minute. Right one here. Wall. And we haven't even put any specializations or anything on. You know what I'm saying? We're just... Oh, I was not ready for that. I wasn't ready. There we go. Let me send you over to that wall. Yeah. Alright. Let's finish this off first, and then we'll go ahead and then we'll... I think I can push you into this wall? Yeah. Good, good, good. All right. We want to go somewhere where we can actually put this defense together, where we can kind of put this defense to some kind of... We're going to go over here to where there's some level 50 enemies real quick. I just want to see how tanky this build is that I put together. I want to see how tanky it is with just not having much on at all. These enemies are level 50, as you can see over there. And you're just gonna take my enemy from me. You evil. Alright. Yeah, I'm missing a lot. I'm missing a lot. Woo! He stunned me that time. Oh yeah, this is nice and tanky, and we haven't even put any real gear on. Like, I don't have any real gear on, so that's why I was constantly missing, because I didn't have any real gear at all, and I haven't we haven't really brought up our attack power or anything like that. Like, our gear stats are ugly right now. If we actually take a look at our stats are ugly. I haven't even put any of these on. I haven't even put on any of these stats yet. Like, I can't reset nothing for real. Because, like, if I try to reset my stats, ain't nothing to reset. Like, so, yeah. Just being able to take 50 mobs, and again, these are normal mobs. This isn't a 50 boss. I know I probably won't be able to take it. You know, something like that. But at least I know that I'm pointed in the right direction. You see what I'm saying? I'm pointing in the right direction. Now we just gotta start filling out. These armor plates. So we did those quests, right? And what we should have is lithogram armor, lithogram accessories. And so what do we need for armor? What do we need? We need a helmet, arm piece, gloves. I mean, helmet, gloves, and a back piece. Now, so, and this is something you could choose on your own, which one you want. But what you want to do is you want to go to your nearest city. I like going to Vienna, at least for the time being. Now, understand that never
Check out this new equipment.
never keep stuff in your inventory. Always put stuff away.
Welcome.
Because everything you use can be used from your inventory. Actually, I want all this to go on my... Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now, those tiers. You want to use those tiers. Because they're going to go to our wand and our sword and shield. That's what we want to do. We want to... Because we got to level up that now.
Favorite customer.
Okay. Actually, I'm... Get rid of those. Real quick.
You choose carefully.
Sell.
We're sure to have something you need.
And since I can't sell these on the auction house, I'll just sell this trash to you. Thank you. Alright. Now, we're going over here to our armor crafter. First thing you want to do, since you know we need either a helmet, we need a back piece, or we need an hands, right? And when it comes to back piece, we need magic thread, and I can't make it at the moment. But what you would do if you had enough to make one of these, first thing you want to do is you want to look at the cloaks and what stats we're looking for. I'm looking for, when it comes to cloaks, I'm looking for, that's crit chance, that's hit chance, that's ranged evasion, that's crit and health regen. Woo! I'm trying to decide if I want that or not, or if I want that. Either way, you would pick one of the whatever one you want. Like, okay, I want, let's say for instance, I want, that's crit chance. That's crit chance 75. So yeah, I would want Cloak of Battle, right? Cool. So I would see that, I would hold on, make sure I see that. Then I would look for the helmet. Now, what are these helmets that I want here? I think I know I have Mana Steel. I think I know I got something, or at least the ability to make that Mana Steel. What we got for helmets here? That stun chance, collision chance, mana regen, melee evasion, hit chance. This is the one, right? Melee evasion and hit chance. So we have melee evasion, hit chance, and then we have crit chance and health regen. And for the hands, what do we have for hands here? Do I have any iron for hands? Okay, we got for iron weapon here. We have stun chance. That's melee. That's health regen. That's dexterity hit chance. And we have crit chance. It's 30, 36. It's 32. I want this. I want that one. Alright. So first and foremost, let's see if we can make any of this. What's the one that I want the most right now? This one. Can I make 5 mana steel? I can craft 5 of that. Look at there.
Save your life.
No, I'm gonna craft it all. Screw it. And then, of course, we can go back to the helmet. Melee evasion and chance. There we go. That what we want? Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we got our helmet. So we will basically do the same thing, because again we're out of because we need to get hands, and we don't have any more lithographs for the armor. So what we would do is, again, you would go to.
Come back soon.
Now the reason why I say go back to that area, because like if you try to do, like for instance, you can get contracts for this area of the map, but your gear may not be like, look at my gear score. My gear score is nothing compared to, again, my level is 50, but my gear score is trash. Yeah, it's trash. So we don't want to throw ourselves out into a higher level zone trying to get, the equipment or get the materials we need until we, get up there. Because again, we still got to get our armor, and we still have to do our, remember, we still have to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more accessories, right? But you would go through the same method. You would just keep spamming the contracts and look for the ones that give you lithogram accessories, lithogram armor, lithogram weapons. If you need to get your weapons together, and then just do those again. If when you need to find out what material you need, this is another thing. If you haven't seen this yet, and if you're still watching, guys, thanks for hanging anywhere with me. But we're gonna end it off with this here too.
You need to take better. All resistance members are welcome anytime.
Let's say, for instance, you're trying to get these hands, right? We want these hands, right? So you want these hands, or no? We want it. Which one would we want it? We wanted. Which hands would we want? Which hands did we want? I think we wanted these hands, or did we want these hands? I think we wanted one of these hands. I think we wanted these hands. I think we wanted these hands, or did we want them hands? I think we wanted these hands, right? And you see how we got what quality mana steel, right? But we don't have mana steel on us, right? Now you can get that stuff from the actual pounding the rocks, right? But let's say we don't know where to get this. We can click on it, right? And when it's highlighted, we can go over to this exclamation, this little eye symbol here, and it'll tell you where you can get it. It drops from goblin fighters over in Estella region. You can get it from the trade pack goblin. You can get it from the infiltration units in the nesting ground. In terms of gathering, you can get it from the moonstones. You can get it from the gigantic moonstones in all these different areas. You can get it from the gathering. It'll tell you what merchants you can get it, and you can do that for everything. Like the lithographs, it'll tell you where you can get them. It'll tell you how to get them, which areas got the merchants for them. You can do that for anything. You can just pop it open, see where it's at, see how you get it. You can see if you get it from events, or if you get it from exploration of any kind. Like the cave here, Mordecai's cave or something. Like the game does give you a lot of tool tips to let you know where to find and where to go grind for the things you need. So now that you know that, right? Again, your build is as simple as doing two things. If I want to go back to my regular attack build, I'm going to switch to this. Then I'm going to go to the skills. And I'm going to switch over to this. And I am now in the other build. I'm in my other build now. I'm in my main build, my main damage deal build here. But let's say I'm in a party. Party ain't got a tank. Now I can go click over. Boom. Click over. I am now a tank. Boom. Boom goes dynamite. I'm now a tank. And if you notice, my gear doesn't come off and go into my inventory. I still got the gear from the other set, but it's not in my inventory because it's technically inside of my actual quick slot sets, which is what I love about this game too. So basically I can take, and if you really want to do this right, if you really want to do this fast, you can take a build that you already have set, right? Like, I've already got this build pretty much set where it's gonna be. I just gotta do a bunch of getting some blues to get these to blues and whatnot. But like, I can take this build here and I can go farm with this stronger build and farm in order to get this new build together. So you don't have to be stuck with the build with the, again, you don't have to be stuck trying to farm with the build that's weak. You can go to the strong build and slowly build this one up. So always remember, guys, that it is a little bit of a hassle, but it's not as big of a hassle as it may seem. The part that's going to probably be the longest is crafting the growth stones, which again, if you haven't been doing any wasting, like I told you in the first video, if you've been holding on to your blues and not been wasting too much of them, you should have some decent growth stones and some skill books. Like, you should have some, and especially if you've been going and jumping on the every time the whale comes by. If you've been going to the whale and getting that Marimon, or what I'm saying, you should be able to have growth book stuff pretty well. And then like these for like your upgrades, all you gotta do is just keep pushing out quests. Like, and again, if you need to find out how to get these, all you gotta do is pull it out your inventory, press on here, go to how to acquire. It's gonna tell you how to acquire secret dungeons, arc bosses, rift stones, from hunting, monolith. You can get them from Cornelius. You can get them from Juniboat. So basically you get them from all the bosses in the different dungeons. Merchants, armor crafters will make them. Like, if you need to figure out where an armor crafter is, you can find the one right here in our city. It'll tell you, it'll highlight where they are right over there. And like, for instance, if we need to figure out how much it takes to do growth stones, right? So that we can start leveling up our armor and weapons once we have them, right? We just run over here to, let's say we want to do weapons, right? Or we want to do armor. Just go over here. Growth stones, right? We want to do greens, right? Boom. How do we get them? Quality magic powder, quality styling ore, quality polished crystal. You can figure out how you get either. You can click on any of these, figure out how to get them. Or if you got them already, you can go to acquire. And if you have any of this, you can craft them using this quality styling ore. You can use the styling ore to craft any of this stuff if you need it. Or an alternative item. If like, sometimes they will have an alternative item that you can use instead. And it'll show, like, for instance, I can use my quality styling instead. Same thing, like if I need to craft 2 of these, but I already have enough of those on those. And like, the only thing you can't craft on this is the actual quality polished crystal, but you can just click on there and you'll find it. You can find out where you get it from. You can get it from low level areas. Is that really low level areas? You can get it from the queens, which is probably the best thing to do is hunt the bosses. Hunt the queen spider boss. That's over here. Or hunt like all the mini bosses that roam the world. So you might want to do that in order to get those quality polished crystals. And again, as long as you're out there doing that, you'll have enough of those to knock them out. Again, lithograms. You just spam those contracts to get lithograms, and you should be pretty set on getting your gear up, and of course getting the armor stones crafted to level up that gear. And again, you should be holding on to all your blues. You shouldn't be using none of your blue crafting materials. You really shouldn't be using them, because you should be waiting until you've gotten all of your greens to 6, and then you get some blue gear from the dungeons. And then once you get blue gear, you feed that level 6 green uncommon to the blue, so it can be level 3 blues. And you want to make sure you get all level 3 blues on first. Then once you have all level 3 blues on, and you have the actual armor sets that you're going to actually invest into, and you're not going to worry about switching out to anytime soon, that's when you want to start using those blue materials. So thanks guys for hanging out and watching. I'm Amon-Rellik the Godslayer. I got a tank to start building up, and I will see you guys in the next one. We out.